Hey everybody, welcome back to the layout. So this layout update, I'm going to show you what I've done so far over the last couple weeks. As you can see, I got all the locomotives sitting over here on a different part of the layout. And going this way, you can see I got some track. I just glued down, holding it down right now. But after that dries, the yard is done. Also, you can see I took the outside track there and put some cork roadbed underneath it because that's going to be the main line. So that's right now it's really doesn't matter, but that's the main line that's going to go all the way around the layout. So I raised that up. I was going to have it 3 tracks for the yard, and then this track right here was just, track to back onto with the locomotives to go down that way, down to where the yard area is, where the locomotives are going to sit, get refueled and serviced and whatnot. But I decided 2 tracks was fine. This track is still going to be used as a yard track for now, just because it obviously doesn't go anywhere. Future, maybe it might go somewhere, we'll see. But for right now, 3-track yard. Just that track is going to be the outgoing and incoming track for all of the trains. So that's, and then these 2 tracks are the storage tracks. I was trying to see if I could add a 3rd one in here, but there's just not really enough room with that switch right there. And there's not really enough room to slide that switch out anymore. So without it interfering with the fascia once that gets put on. But yeah, I got all the switches done. And then I did get that switch done and the curve onto the layout from the yard. That is all glued down, cork roadbed. And that ends right there. And then I laid out the rest of the layout roughly with what track I had. I did pick up a whole bunch more switches, so I do have every switch to complete the rest of the layout down to the corner, where it again turns to the right and goes to the other part of the layout, which is not constructed yet. That's future. So I got the switch right here. Basically the main is the track sitting there now. Down to that switch, straight through that switch, and then keep going, and then that curves around. This spur right here is the drops down off the main. You got 2 tracks over to the corner for the warehouse over there. And you got a spur going this way. And it just ends right there, which this is going to be the big graphic packaging where it gets tank cars. So there's going to be a whole bunch of tank cars on that track, probably 3 or so, 3 or 4, we'll see. This switch right here is on the runaround, which comes from right there through that switch, keeps going to that switch. I did lengthen this, as you can see. That's where the switch is supposed to go, but I did add about 9 inches, a 9-inch piece of track I had in there just to give it a little more room in case we want bigger trains, longer trains, whatever. So coming off of that switch to the left, it's going to come this way, and it's going to stop right there, and then this is the scrap transload area, so that will be that. So with doing change up, with putting that switch farther back, I think right here I'm going to do a road crossing coming across the 2 tracks right there to right here, and then the track's going to, or the road's going to make a right like the track is, and just kind of die off right here in the layout, and then the road's going to go this way and down along to where the scrap transload is, because now I have more room in here. So I think I'll do that, because in real life there is actually a road that just kind of goes to the scrap and dead ends right there, and then that's the transload area. So I think I'm gonna model that just because it's actually there in real life. And it would be kind of cool to have a road scene kind of up front, kind of fill up this area, because the track is going to be here. And then so you got all this room with nothing. And you got a track that drops down, goes that way. So yeah, that'll do that. And then we're going to extend that out, make it curve. And then I need to get more track for those two pieces back there for that industry. And then I need to get more track to finish, I think, the runaround and the scrap, possibly. We'll see. I only got one piece of flex track here, so I need to pick up some more. But yeah, that is all. Oh, and then I did try to strip these down with some isopropyl alcohol, but I used acrylic paint and that did not work. So I left this white haze on everything, and then some of the paint did come off, like that guy, see the gray. But I gotta figure out something to take that rest of the way off so I can work on those. And yeah, that's about it. And then this SD40 is going to get repainted eventually down the road. I got a real locomotive picked out for that from the Elk Railroad. And then those are the three that are over there that I'm stripping that paint off of, and still don't know what I'm going to do with him. But yeah, so far, a couple weeks progress here. Gotta get some more flex track, and also need to wire the layout, like, really badly, because there is no wiring right now. But yeah, so that's the layout update for now. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next video.